A pickup truck used to be a tool. Today it's becoming one of the biggest financial traps in America. Not because trucks are bad, but because they've quietly transformed into luxury vehicles with luxury-sized payments. A fully loaded pickup can now cost over $70,000, yet millions of Americans still drive them off the lot, convinced they got a good deal. Why? Because they aren't buying a $70,000 truck. They're buying a monthly payment, and that's exactly where the trap begins. The price explosion. 20 years ago, pickup trucks were built mainly for work. Today they're packed with leather interiors, giant touchscreens, premium sound systems, advanced driver assistance, and luxury features that used to belong only in high-end SUVs. As manufacturers added more technology and premium trims, prices climbed dramatically. Many popular full-size trucks now sell for $60,000 to well over $70,000 depending on the configuration. But most buyers never focus on that number. Instead, they ask one question: what's the monthly payment? Dealerships know this, so instead of lowering the price, they often stretch the loan. 5 years becomes 6, 6 becomes 7, sometimes even 84 months. The payment looks manageable. The total cost becomes much harder to notice. And that's where financing quietly changes the way people think. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this truck?" people start asking, "Can I afford this payment?" Those are two very different questions. The loan trap. Here's what many buyers don't realize. Your truck starts losing value the moment you drive it home, but your loan balance doesn't disappear nearly as fast. During the early years of an auto loan, a significant portion of your payment goes toward interest instead of reducing the amount you owe. That creates a dangerous situation. Your truck may already be worth thousands less than when you bought it, while you still owe close to the original balance. That's called negative equity. It means you owe more than the vehicle is worth. Imagine buying a $72,000 truck with a 7-year loan. 2 years later, the truck might be worth around $50,000. While you still owe close to $60,000, you're underwater before the loan is even halfway finished. Now imagine you need a different vehicle 2 or 3 years later. When you trade in the truck, the dealership offers less than what you still owe. Instead of paying the difference, many buyers roll that unpaid balance into a brand new loan. Now they're financing 2 mistakes at once, and the cycle keeps repeating. The costs nobody talks about. The monthly payment is only part of the story. A large pickup usually costs more to insure. Every extra trip to the gas station quietly increases the true cost of ownership, something your monthly payment never shows. Tires are more expensive. Maintenance costs are higher. Repairs become increasingly expensive once the warranty expires. But the biggest cost isn't any of those. It's the money you never get the chance to invest. Imagine 2 neighbors. One spends hundreds of extra dollars every month on a luxury truck. The other drives a reliable used vehicle and invests that same amount into a retirement account or a low-cost index fund. 10 years later, one owns an aging truck worth only a fraction of what they paid. The other owns investments that may have grown through the power of compound returns. That's the hidden price of expensive debt. Not just what you spend, but what you never build. Why people still buy them. So why do Americans keep buying expensive trucks? Because trucks are no longer sold as work vehicles. They're sold as symbols: strength, freedom, success. The commercials rarely talk about depreciation. They show mountains, construction sites, family road trips, and the feeling that this truck represents who you are. Modern financing makes almost any vehicle feel affordable, at least on paper. When people shop based only on the monthly payment, it's easy to forget they're committing years of future income to something that loses value every single day. There's nothing wrong with owning a truck if you truly need one. If you tow heavy equipment, run a business, or use its full capability, it may be the right tool for the job. The problem starts when a luxury truck becomes an emotional purchase instead of a financial decision. Conclusion: before signing your next auto loan, ask yourself one simple question. Am I buying transportation, or am I buying a lifestyle? Because wealth isn't built by driving the most expensive vehicle in the parking lot. It's built by keeping more of your income, avoiding unnecessary debt, and investing in assets that grow instead of depreciate. A truck should carry your tools, not your financial future. The moment your vehicle payment starts limiting your ability to invest, save, or build wealth, it's no longer just transportation. It's becoming a financial liability. The real trap isn't the truck. It's believing that a lower monthly payment makes an expensive purchase affordable. Sometimes, the most expensive financial decision is the one that feels comfortable today. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more fact-based personal finance content that helps you make smarter money decisions, not just bigger purchases.